Hi, welcome. This is the energy of today, August 28th. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, August 28th? August 28th. What is the viewer need to see in here? Okay, so let's see. The spirit of place. So, how are you feeling? Are you feeling a little unsteady or uncertain about something? You can definitely go within, maybe meditation, maybe resting, maybe taking a nap, being out in nature, going out in water. It's that kind of card that you can recharge, and it gives you that sense of rejuvenation. Like your energy, it just sort of soars. So this is really that time where maybe you need to have some me time, perhaps. Okay, and it could be because things are falling apart, or you feel like things are falling apart. um, Sometimes endings are very hard. I don't know if it's a situation, dealing with a love affair, maybe a relationship, maybe home, work, whatever this is that you feel almost that sense of loss. Okay, if you're feeling this kind of sense of loss, it could be the energy. We're still having a lot of stuff going on astrologically, so hang tight with that kind of energy. Let's see here. So maybe things are ending for you. You might have a hard time letting go of things, and you feel sort of like discombobulated and really not centered. So perhaps maybe you do need a little me time to sort of catch up on your energy and relax. Um, you have the sad embrace. So something, is this a relationship for you? Are you feeling sad because something didn't work out? Um, this is really loving yourself, allowing yourself to forgive maybe things that you've done, maybe things that other people have done. And that sense of not beating up on yourself for something not working out is what I feel. And then you have the flying. So, whatever this ending is for you at this moment, it just feels so detrimental to your happiness, and almost as if you can't be happy again. But you have to remember the first card. You can go in, move yourself from any kind of conflict, and don't beat up on yourself if it was something that maybe it didn't quite work out the way you wanted. And the flying high is really where this is going to bring you to this place of balance. Whatever this ending is, it's going to bring you to that place of having some kind of serenity and balance. And then you can just really go towards things that you didn't even think you could accomplish or could even attain. It's a good feeling, okay? This is temporary. It's almost like a hiccup, You got the hiccups and it takes a minute to get rid of them. There's something there that's going to end for you, but in the end, it's going to create balance for you. The top of the deck is movement. So, see, I don't know if this is moving from a home, you're sad, or maybe you want to move, or is this from a job? There is something in the air brewing for you in that sense of it's going to take you in a different direction, and it's almost that fear where you just don't want to end something. Okay? The bottom of the deck, this is the underlying energy for the reading, is solitude. And, you know, you might have to be quiet for a moment. You might have this period of time where there is no communication. It's just solace, it's solitude. And if this does happen for you, it's like, how are you going to be able to function? Are you going to be able to go within and really tune into spirit, or are you going to be freaking out because things are falling apart? You can hold it together with this solitude. You can hold it together. I do see a period of this sort of darkness, this kind of period where there is no communication, there is no reaching out to others, something like that. I don't know if you're isolating yourself, or is this situation and environment causing you to be isolated, okay? You have to take it as it resonates. So we'll dig a little bit deeper, but take it as it resonates for you today. So welcome, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. I do see there's a lot of changes coming. So with these changes, they might feel like a sense of emptiness, in the sense of maybe confusion, or you just don't know what's going on. Almost like with this solitude, it's almost as if you can't quite grasp what the heck is going on. And then I feel butterflies, like tension, or anxiousness maybe. Um, but I don't feel like this is a thing of it's gonna be forever. It's just for a moment, but it might feel like forever. But once everything happens, it brings you into balance, whatever that might be for you. Maybe it is home, maybe it is family, maybe it's a relationship, friendships, whatever that might be for you. So let's see, maybe even community or, the environment that's causing you to feel this way. So, welcome. Let's see, what is the spirit of peace? You can create stability even in the most chaotic moments, okay? And maybe that's what's happening right now is that there's all this chaos everywhere and you're maybe trying to figure out how to tune it out. With this card, it really talks about, being alone, being centered with God, really being out in nature, allows you to sort of rejuvenate your energy, okay? The spirit of place. So the Knight of Cups, um, something that is happy, good news. This brings you to a place of something happy, okay? Uh, are you maybe questioning whether to maybe offer something to someone, or maybe you're wondering when is this going to be offered to me? It could be vice versa, okay? You do have the Nine of Swords. There's some sort of worry of whether it's the right time to move towards something, okay? And I do feel like this is a worry. There's a worry of taking action. What is it that you're worried about? Making a move towards something different. You got the Chariot, the Eight of Cups, and wow, the Six of Cups. That says a lot. So all the dysfunction, all the things that haven't quite panned out for you, all the things that have gone wrong, whether this is things that people have done to you, maybe things that you've done to others, there's this sense of sort of holding on to your own energy, to your own focus, your own drive, and allowing yourself to move away from worry. Um, the more you worry, it's not going to help the situation. So you have to remain at peace. Something's going to happen and it's going to sort of just unhinge you, But you have the ability to take yourself out, have some quiet time, and sort of readjust, okay? I do feel like this is taking action on leaving a situation. Something that has been unfulfilling. Maybe you're getting antsy. Maybe the butterfly feeling I'm getting, it's like anxious, anxious. You're anxious for something to happen. You're anxious for a development, something like this. But it allows you to move away from unfulfilling things. And I do feel it is going to happen with the Six of Swords. You won't have to look back. You'll be able to sort of come into something that is more solid in that sense of there's no trouble. There's no, I feel like this is a card of you're going to be okay if you're thinking you're struggling right now. And the Chariot is telling you there is going to be some kind of action that is needed. Which action are you going to take? Are you going to be reclused and not so attentive? Or are you going to take action when you need to? Okay? Whatever this is for you. So let's see here. And you can find peace. You can find peace in that chaos. It's moving yourself out of your mind where you think you're not good enough, you can't do it, you can't communicate. Whatever that is, that's old. That's old. That's an old way of thinking and an old paradigm. And we're moving in towards a new paradigm, okay? And that's why it feels like everything's falling apart, okay? 46, card 46. See, there is a new beginning there with the Magician. Okay, very good. The Magician, the Emperor. Okay, what else, please? What else here? Okay, so, and the Tower. So see, there is that, is it the opportunity? Is it Spirit causing this opportunity for you? These are Spirit cards with the Tower, the Emperor, the Magician. Is this God doing something to maybe shift you out of unconsciousness or that sense of being in an unstable situation or foundation? There's something that comes crashing down in the sense of maybe you've lost your crown, your consciousness, your way of thinking, positive and healthy. This is that kind of feeling of this is being taken away from you. It gives you that sense of control there is this new kind of a partnership here. Maybe it's a downfall of an unstable partnership, okay? Um, but once this comes down, then the happy comes in with the Three of Cups. Rejoicing, celebration, reuniting. Is this your twin? Is this being able to leave that hard relationship so that you can go towards the one that you want? The Emperor is really begging you to sort of, you know, take things in the matter of your own hands. Be responsible, as far as for you, you know. Um, Maybe you need to express something. Maybe you need to take your will and sort of push you towards something. It's a card of having ambition and a solid foundation. Is this law and order? This could be law and order as well with the Emperor. Are you creating some kind of order for yourself? Okay. Um, it's really this kind of card of, support, maybe supporting others, maybe getting support or regulating something. It's also about reliability and also fatherhood. Is there something here that, you've been dealing with as far as being a father or maybe taking care of your kids, something like that, okay? Let's see here. What is the tower? What is the tower here? What is the tower? For some of you, you're fighting for your child. I still feel it's been a long time battle. I do see the situation sort of turning. The tables will turn in that situation, for the better for you. See, this is having to do with, I feel like, if it's family law or maybe divorce or something like that. Okay. But whatever this is, it's allowing you to ground yourself and sort of start over again in something that is steady. Um, what is the Emperor, please? What is the Emperor? So the Queen of Pentacles for the Tower. Is it ending? Maybe somebody ending something with someone who's very materialistic or very controlling or not so nice, you know? You got the Page of Pentacles with the Emperor. So I see what the struggle is. It's a struggle of somebody maybe voicing what they want, maybe learning how to express themselves or speak up for themselves or say something, really taking control. With this Page of Pentacles, this Emperor is really needing to pay attention to the Tower. What are the things that are trying to fall away from you? Okay, is it controlling situations? Is it things that don't allow you to ground yourself, and it keeps you in fear? With the Nine of Swords. Okay, what's the Two of? I was gonna say the Two of Cups. So you got the World, and the Four of Wands with the Ten of Wands. So maybe something that you indulged in the past. Okay, meaning maybe this was a seductive kind of relationship that you got into with the World. I mean, with the Four of Wands and the World. Is it something that just sort of happened? And then you're realizing it's a lot of baggage, it's a lot to put into, it's a lot of stress. I do feel like this is that sense where you're having some kind of clarity, and maybe this is a relationship coming down. For some of you, you could be worried for your kids with the Page of Cups. I feel like this is something that you got yourself into, maybe stayed in it for some time, are now realizing that it's really been sort of oppressing, whatever this situation is. Whatever this Four of Wands could be a devoted thing that you're into, a devotion, it could be a marriage, could be a boss, in that sense of workplace, something there that with the World, it's a cycle, it's a completing cycle. So is something done there? Are you at a distance from the thing that makes you happy? Is there that sense of communicating with somebody with the Page of Cups and really coming together? Is this a reunion as far as family reunion, maybe with a child or maybe with a lover? Okay, take it as it resonates. What is the sad embrace? Loneliness is what I just initially got. Earlier, I got that sense of, patting yourself on the back and not being so hard on yourself. But right now it's loneliness. So are you missing somebody? Are you missing that soulmate? Are you missing that person or that place that just makes you happy? Is this where you want to seek you want to put all your attention in, is what I feel. Let's see what this one is. So the hangman, see, you're caught up on somebody. I think you're caught up on somebody from the past, or it could be vice versa, or maybe shared, like an alignment kind of a feeling. Um, and I definitely do feel you need some kind of nurturing or some kind of, I don't know, nurturing, groundedness, maybe even communication with someone. Okay, let's see. What is the hangman? So the Three of Wands, um, the Hermit, and the Eight of Pentacles. For the hangman, this is a time that Spirit creates for you where you can sort of, go in, meaning go in and search deeply and get answers with your intuition, your spirit guides. Sorry about that, guys. Royce is right behind, right down there. Sorry, guys. Okay, he moved. He has to be at my feet. You just don't understand. This dog just loves me so much. He has to be on my lap practically all the time, which I love. Don't get it wrong. But see, the Spirit has put something there in your heart or in your mind or in the sense of where you got to think about it, to be enlightened on the situation. Um, and it's almost as if you're asking, when will you go? This is a new path that you want to go down. It's totally something that might just, be out of the ordinary for you. Um, but it's almost like it's giving you the answer that, with the Hermit, there is this new journey, this new path to go towards. If you've been waiting for this moment to come, whether for you to either move towards the thing that you want, or maybe to leave the thing that is not healthy for you, you've been waiting for that moment. It's almost as if that moment is now. It's divine timing. This is a card of really sort of waiting for something to happen, having some kind of perhaps some sort of success. Is this work? Is this you traveling for work? Maybe a breakthrough in something that you've been sort of building. This could be a legacy, maybe life savings. Maybe you're scared of your life savings going, or you don't have enough money to provide for your family. Whatever this is, there's this sense of you really not waiting in vain and really going inside and just knowing what to do. I do feel like the hangman is that spark of intuition, that sense of sort of being pulled together by spirit, your consciousness awakening, being enlightened. I do feel like this is where you're being guided towards a new path that is easier, that is somewhat aligned for you. I really do feel like it's some sort of balance. And if it hasn't quite happened yet, it's because you want to move towards someone that you're missing. If it hasn't quite happened, it's almost as if you've got to take action and go towards it. I don't know if that's your person or them that need to do this kind of move, really let go of things and go towards something that is just smoother. What is the flying? So there is a choice here. I think that there is a choice to have balance in your life. What is the flying, please? Flying. Okay, so the you got the strength card. Oh wow. And then you got the devil in reverse that just sort of flew right there out in reverse. So you got to end something that's very toxic. Okay, I don't know what that is. Is that a family member? Is that a job? Is that the old way of thinking? You have the strength card here. Shedding of the ego. Okay, thinking clearly, putting stuff to rest here with the Four of Swords. As far as all the facetiousness and the things that have been tricking you, and that sense of not having honesty, you have that opportunity and time to put an end to it and really start over again. Being honest with yourself is what it takes. With this sad embrace, I feel as if you haven't been honest with yourself. You've been maybe following the wrong thing or devoted to the wrong thing, a thing or person or whatever that might be. And it's causing you to be blue, like sad, lonely, okay? But see, this is that time where with the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, it's telling you have the opportunity to control the situation and move yourself out of something that is not happy. It's maybe something that you're stuck to with someone who is material, in that sense of obligated marriage, or maybe you think you can't quit your job because you make too much money, and I did feel that sense of children, taking care of your children. You got the devil in reverse. It flung out in I was gonna say in divorce. It flung out in divorce. No, it flung out in reverse. So, have you made that choice? Oh my God, have you made that choice to finally let go of something toxic? That's definitely what it feels like. Has this been a long time coming, guys? I mean, the upright, this devil, it really means like conscious bondage. Like you keep yourself there. Really, that sense of just having the material world have a grip on you and you can't move. Um, it's almost where things just don't make sense for you, okay? But in reverse, I definitely do feel, are you moving yourself out of something that's been sort of stagnant? Because it feels like liberation. When I saw it and it turned there, I got that sense of liberation. Are you being liberated from materialism, liberated from false information, liberated from just those people who have their hooks on you and you just can't get away? Is this an addiction? Did you fight an addiction? Maybe it's taken a long time for you to finally get over something, some kind of addiction, okay? Maybe you've just done the shadow work for yourself, meaning you realized you were going to let go of things, people, places, things, whatever, and now you're left with nothing but purity. Yeah, very interesting. Is it because you've been doing the work? Is that why you're getting success, in that sense of, you're going to get what you are manifesting, really. But on the good side, you're going to be rewarded, is what I'm saying, is what I'm thinking, okay? Give me one for the devil in reverse. So, I picked up the cards wrong, guys. So, the King of Wands, this is taking action. I think you're ready to stop hanging around and maybe being diluted with things that have caused you to go down a place where there's a lot of falseness, yeah, and I do feel like this is that point where you're taking action on that. You're using this energy to sort of help you move, take action, have that new beginning, okay? Whatever that might be for you, okay? I want to know, how does this story end for today? Oh, okay. How does this story end for today? And it landed on Royce, and he didn't even move. I'm so surprised. Okay, let's see here. Okay, the High Priestess. Whatever is revealed to you, it will give you the sense of knowing which direction to go. This is about things being exposed, knowledge, wisdom. You are infinite. You're an infinite person. In that sense of you have knowledge, it's just been sort of cluttered up with everything that happens on the 3D in the world. I think that there's this sort of mass awakening to shift us into this different consciousness that is helping us to get rid of the Ten of Wands, okay? Whatever is exposed to you, you will know which way to go. That's a choice there too with the High Priestess, okay? Maybe influenced by mother or family also. Maybe that influence is going away a little bit. In that sense where you can be the driver, you can be the manipulator of your own body. Have you been manipulated into doing things that you didn't want to do? That is where you get this sort of clarity, and no one can stop you, okay, with the Chariot. So this is good victory kind of energy. This is good action kind of energy. You also have the Three of Swords and the Six of Swords. So you're moving away from this hard situation. In this deck, the after deck, I always use it as the after because it shows me what's going to happen. And what's going to happen is you're going to mend that heart. You're going to mend that broken heart, that depression, the sadness. Maybe it is alcoholism, drugs, maybe being guided by the wrong people. Whatever this is, you're moving back and moving out of that, and you're not going to look back, is what I see here. So then there's still time. With the Six of Swords, I heard out of time, but you're not out of time. You still have time. You still have time to fix these things and take charge of something. even though you think there's a time squanch, I don't know, time crunch. There you go. Sorry, guys. I hear things different sometimes. Sorry. A time crunch, but there is really enough time there for you to refocus and to sort of get healthy and go towards this thing that you want. Thing or person, okay? And what's driving you is the sun. This is a masculine energy. This is really that sense of protection. It's that sense of having abundance and love and peace and healing and victory, okay? Especially if you're dealing with something with family and love, I feel. Maybe law and order too as well. With the emperor, they said law and order. So keep your ears open, okay? Let's see here. What can you show me here as far as this karmic cycle? What can you show me here as far as this karmic cycle? This one there. Ooh, wedding rings. Is this where you want to move towards that new relationship? Get out of something that's in, keeping you in bondage. It's time, I feel. You got the clock and the wedding rings and the love call. So are you contemplating? See right here, I got that with the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. You're sort of, do I do it? Do I not do it? Do I break free? Do I communicate? Do I say I'm sorry? Do I give this love offer? Do I pull back? I think whoever this is, they're gonna call you, or maybe you're gonna call them. Okay, and maybe this person is over an addiction, whether that's codependency, obsession, possession, controlling, gaslighting. We've been gaslighted all this time by where we live. The upside down world has really gaslighted us a lot. So what's happening now is healthy choices. So I do feel whoever this is, maybe you've been waiting for a long time. With the Hangman and the Three of Wands, I definitely got this sense of those who wait will get what is good for them. Okay, so there is something you've been waiting here. Is definitely what I feel here. I said that whole saying wrong, but I hope I made sense. Those who wait patiently will get that big reward, okay? In other words, you're not waiting in vain, guys. The snake. So this is shutting yourself from any kind of malicious people who want to take over you. Competition, envy, malicious of the other woman, maybe. And that's with Three of Swords. Maybe you're healing from that, okay? So let's see here. How can I continue to manifest this, please? In this read, how can I continue to manifest? So it says, rise. And that's what the action is. Rise above it all, guys. You got to stand up for yourself. Make it happen. And then the muse. You're the muse. You're the one. Don't get stuck in regrets and not taking action and regretting that you didn't take action. There is still time. With the Seven of Swords right here, the Six of Swords, there's still time there, okay? Goodness, I'm dropping all the cards today. Okay, let me pick them up real quick because I do want to see what they say. Alright, so I want to know, what is the abundant message here, please? The abundant message. The abundance message here. Okay, so you have the flow, which is allow the divine to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. Okay, so there is definitely something coming. It's going to be very life altering, just sort of changing, where you feel isolated. We saw that card earlier, where you feel isolated and you can't really reach anybody, or you feel like you can't, but you will be able to. You have to go in and find that peace within inside of you. Okay, so I want to know, what is the angel message? What is the angel message? Oh, you got 3 right away, which was strange, but okay, I'll take them. So you have Ray. It says yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth. And then Sonia, I bring you a message from the deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. Maybe you're worrying about somebody who you lost. Carissa, so you are at the end of a cycle in life. call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you. Yes, I do feel like that was a big part of the reading, getting over those things, okay? And what is the message here, please? What is the message here? Okay, so answers. You will be getting answers, and that's what the High Priestess said, okay? Once you get those answers, you'll know which way to go. Courage. It is going to take you standing up and rising, see? Peace. Your spirit guides are trying to guide you, and you might have to travel. Maybe there's a sense of traveling towards what it is that you want, okay? What is the unicorn message here, please? The unicorn message. What is the unicorn message? Things you've been waiting to do, you'll be able to do them, okay? The unicorn message. So, definite yes. The answers to your question is a strong yes, okay? Very nice. So, let's see. What is the daily affirmation? Okay, so it says, today I am compassionate. Today I will reach out and help another person feel better about themselves. Very nice. Okay. When you do that, it really helps you. Okay. So I want to know, what is the message that these two souls can give each other? Divine femme, divine masculine. What can they tell each other, please? With the whispers of love. Okay. So it says, back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. That's definitely what I feel. Miracles and blessings, everything has a gift. Don't give up and have faith, okay? Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So there is love here, guys. And it will endure. Whatever this is for you, you will endure it, okay? So let's see here. Let's close it off with the soulmate. I'm sorry, not soulmate. I don't know why I said that. The soul message, please. The soul message. Let's close it off with the soul message. Okay. Okay. So, what if it was easy? It doesn't have to be hard. Call in the universe, the stars, the angels, all their powers. Find the solution. Would you take the next step if it were easy? It's time to expect ease. Call in grace and receive guidance. You are supported. Today's action: list 10 possible ideas for your soul's current calling. Lean into ease. Here it is. You just have to say yes to it. Okay? So, let's see. This one also came out. I'm going to read it because it might be for someone else. What am I most afraid of losing? Are you afraid of losing something? As we change and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was, to make room for what will be. If you were to take a big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if that was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? Today's soul action: name the fear and look at it. Look at the worst case scenario. Find the solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you're going. Today's mantra: I move forward knowing I am powerful and beyond measure. I am loved, I am safe, and I belong. Very nice. I do feel it could be both, okay? So there you go. I do hope this gives you some kind of hope. Don't lose it. Things might be coming down around you, but you have the ability to go in and find peace, and don't let the upside down world try to get you, okay? So there you go. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Stay blessed. I'll see you tomorrow.